All right, so we're going to talk about Johnny Depp. Now, I have not talked about him in some time. It's been a minute since I've brought up Johnny Depp because the man's career is starting to come back. He's done a few things, and he even just put out this trailer for Hyde. This is some comic book that he's a part of. Johnny Depp and Ridley Scott are a part of it. This was announced at SDCC, San Diego Comic-Con. And he even did the trailer for it. So he has some investment in this. And let's be honest, when they do comics like this, just like Keanu Reeves and Berserk, this is to try to get a movie made. And I'm guessing he's willing to star in it and will probably take a portion of the box office. Now, the real discussion here that I want to have, though, is the ultimate comeback, the sweet revenge of him coming back to Pirates of the Caribbean. Disney would be bending the knee here, and it would be pretty satisfying to see him come back and do this part, because this would pretty much be the death blow to trying to keep him out of Hollywood. However, will he do it? I don't know. So there's two things with this. So this comes from an interview that he did with Entertainment Weekly. And I'm not talking about Johnny. I'm talking about Jerry Bruckheimer, who's working on this. So there's two things to this. One, Jerry has submitted to a script to him, and he's now the guy who's going to make this happen or not. So Johnny will either come back and do it or he won't. But the fact that he has been offered this part by Jerry Bruckheimer means that Disney has signed off on it. So Disney is bending the knee. After all that shit that happened, they are bending the knee and saying, come back, Johnny. Because I'm going to tell you, if he's not in this movie, it's going to hurt it. Because let's be real, Johnny Depp is the face of Pirates of the Caribbean. He is the face of that franchise. That franchise would not be shit without him. And that is a fact. Sorry. Now, here's the other thing, and I'm going to go through this. Here's the other thing. This movie, there's probably two scripts. It's not finished, but there's a script with him and without him, which means the movie really has nothing to do with Jack Sparrow, and this is probably a small part, some kind of nod, passing of the torch thing where they try to have him push somebody over. It could probably even just be a cameo. So his involvement in the movie and how much he'll be in there, I don't know. But I do think it'd be pretty significant if he did come back because, okay, well, now here's Disney working with him again. And like I said, will he do it? Because he's pretty mad at Disney. If you followed the trial and all the shit that went down, you know as well as I know, he has no love for Disney anymore. But I think he does have a big love for this character and this franchise. So I really do think he will consider it. And if the role is good enough, he'll probably come back. I'm just going to say, even with the old alpaca comment and everything, I think he'd be open to coming back. And it's confirmed right here. Jerry Bruckheimer himself says it. He's open to the possibility of coming back to the role of Jack Sparrow if he likes the way the part's written. I think he would do it, Bruckheimer says. It's all about what's on the page, as we all know. And they've given him something. And Bruckheimer likes him. There's no bad blood with Jerry Bruckheimer. I think between both of them, I think they both like each other. So there's no bad blood here as far as I know. And I think whatever he's written for Johnny Depp, I don't think it's going to be some throwaway, he just pops up, says something, and then that's it. It's probably some kind of subplot, or I don't think it'll be a throwaway part, but there's probably during at least one of the acts a nice little role there. So, it's going to be up to him if he wants to come back. And who knows, maybe he's a side character the entire movie. We don't know. And we'll likely never know what was given to him. So, as they point out here, there hasn't been a Pirates movie since 2017. And Jerry says, it's a reboot, but if it's up to me, he would be in it. Bruckheimer said previously, I love him. He's a good friend. He's an amazing artist, and he's a unique look. He created Captain Jack. That was not on the page. That was him doing a little Pepe Le Pew and Keith Richards. That was his interpretation of Jack Sparrow. Bruckheimer says it's still a matter of locking in a script that everyone is happy with. We are still working on a screenplay, he says. We want to make it. We just got to get the screenplay right. We haven't quite gotten there yet, but we're close. So he wants him in it. Now, maybe he gets that script and he's like, yeah, I'm not going to just do this small part. I want to be in it more. But I'll do it if you put me in or do this and that or make these changes. And maybe he'll do it. I think Bruckheimer recognizes that you have to have him in this movie, especially if it's going to connect to the originals. And that's what he's saying it will. He's saying it will connect to the originals. Like, this isn't some movie that doesn't exist in that created Pirates universe. That's why you have him in it. It's not a complete reboot. It's like Naked Gun, the new one, to the old one. It still takes place in that universe. Because they were originally going to do two. One with the old kind of world characters, from what I remember, and then they were going to have the Margot Robbie female-led one. That got killed. So that's where we're at. And as they say here, Depp's return will reflect a major change on both the part of Disney and the actor himself. Disney cut ties with him in 2018 during, the famous Depp and Heard trial part 1. I think it was after the UK stuff. But, I mean, Depp's public image has been pretty redeemed because Amber Heard, she's a liar and a POS. So not many people are on her side. Though I've seen some BreadTube videos trying to fix her image. Nobody's fixing her image. She's done. Everyone found out what she was during that trial. It was a beautiful thing. So, he's been working on some independent stuff. That Hyde thing, I think, is pretty cool. I don't even know about this. I'm going to read this comic whenever it drops. We'll see. But I bet you it gets turned into something, just like Berserk is. Berserk is coming. And I think Keanu Reeves is starring in that, too. But, yeah, this would be pretty significant. I have to agree. We'll see if anything happens with it, for sure. I would love to see him come back to this role. I love those Pirates movies. The later ones are flawed, but they're still a lot of fun. I also think he has his happy ending. I mean, when we last saw Jack Sparrow, he was sailing off on his ship, the Pearl, which is all he really cared about. So he has a happy ending. Will he come back and be a significant part of this movie? I don't know, but I think him just coming back, I mean, that's huge. It's huge. It means Disney is bending the knee, and Disney's already bending the knee. The fact that he has a script and can say yes and come back, that means Disney's already signed off on it. You're gonna tell me that he didn't ask Disney, what do you think about him coming back? Absolutely. Disney wants this franchise to come back because it was a moneymaker. And personally, I think Johnny's going to say yes. I think he's going to say, I want more and more here. Give me more with this or whatever. And he's going to get a more significant role. Probably not the entire movie, but I think he'll probably have a subplot or something. I think that's the direction that they're going to go. So, I mean, we'll see. But I bet you this happens. Watch. They're going to do a big reveal where he walks out as Jack Sparrow or something at a Comic-Con and announce this movie. I guarantee you something like that will happen in 2026 when they start really moving the wheels on this. So we shall see. Anyway, what do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts on all this? Also, if you would, please subscribe, hit that notification bell, share the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.